Hey future York students!
I'm Sidel.
And I'm Neetha.
And welcome to the Faculty of Liberal Arts and Professional Studies Program Chat Series.
We want you to know that here in LA&PS you will study what you love and learn what you need.
In this chat, you'll be hearing from future professors as well as current students about the program.
What it has to offer you, like internship opportunities.
And what your first year in the program may look like.
Alright, should we get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
Enjoy, everybody.
Hi everyone, welcome to our Liberal Arts and Professional Studies Program Chat. Today we're going to be talking about one of our smaller programs, but definitely one of our more powerful programs for the students who choose to take it, professional writing. Before we get started today, I do want to say a few words about land that York University is situated on. This meeting is virtual, and because of that, we are not all actually gathered in the same space. York's land acknowledgement might not represent the territory that you are currently on. And I would ask that if this is the case, that you each take the responsibility to acknowledge the traditional territory that you're on and its current treaty holders. As a member of the York University community, I recognize that many Indigenous nations have long-standing relationships with the territories upon which York University campuses are located that precede the establishment of York University. York University acknowledges its presence on the traditional territory of many Indigenous nations. The area known as Takaranto has been taken care of by the Anishinaabeg Nation, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Huron-Wendat, and the Métis. It is now home to many Indigenous peoples. We acknowledge the current treaty holders, the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. This territory is subject of the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, an agreement to peacefully share and care for the Great Lakes region. Now I'd like to introduce a very special guest we have with us, Professor McKenzie from our writing department. Good afternoon, Professor McKenzie.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Writing Department. I'm Andrea McKenzie, the department's chair. Thank you for joining us and visiting our vibrant community to hear about our programs. The Writing Department houses degree programs in professional writing and in English and professional writing, and we also house the Writing Center. Before we start, though, I want to say a few words about writing. Writing is one of the major skills that employers look for, and no matter what career you envision for yourself down the road, I guarantee you'll be writing. So I'd like to say a few words about just that. Writing is learning for life, and it's exciting. I've been a professional writer for more years than I want to tell you, and it's been a joyous adventure. It gives you flexibility. It opens doors for you. It brings great satisfaction to you, and it means that you're always learning and always growing. Good writers and good communicators will always be needed, and never more so than today. And writing is power. The choice of a word or an image can persuade us, educate us, excite us, make us despair, or give us hope. So I hope you'll join our community of writers. Welcome to our presentation and to our world. We do house, I'll repeat, professional writing, English and professional writing, and the Writing Center. Today, we're going to talk about our programs in professional writing and English and professional writing. Next slide, please. Thank you. So today we're here to share with you who we are, why you should join our programs in professional writing, what we do and what you do when you do join. We're also going to talk about our streams and our courses, the experiential education that you'll get, and our extra special extracurricular activities. People you're going to meet today. You've already met me. I'm Andrea McKenzie, the department chair. You're also going to meet Marlene Bernholtz, who's our undergraduate program director. And we also brought some students with us today. We thought you'd enjoy meeting them. Lisa Grieve with our literary journal, Existere. Welcome, Lisa. And Sashoy Wilson, who's with the Professional Writing Students Association. And welcome, Sashoy. So, why should you take professional writing? We turn to our students to answer that question. Next slide, please. First, we have Madeline Price, a recent graduate of our program, who says, "What I like most about the English and Professional Writing program is the focus on teaching practical skills that provide students with valuable experience for when we go out into the workforce. I also like that the program keeps up with new trends in writing platforms and technologies. It teaches us the skills we need to know to work in a highly digitized world." And a second student, Sikai Zon, who is also a recent graduate, this time from professional writing, says, "I really like how the professional writing program combines theory and practicality nicely. You are taught essential theories so you can apply them in writing. The assignments often simulate workplace tasks, so they're not disconnected from professional environments. Because of this, I feel that I'm really learning when I'm doing the assignments, rather than trying to finish them for the sake of meeting the deadlines." And what does writing do for you? What careers and opportunities can you pursue? Doors are open to you in such things as publishing, public relations, social media, communications, public policy, broadcasting, media relations, information and library science, law, education, technical writing, and so much more. What do we do for you when you join the program? Well, we focus on writing as a profession and in a profession. And part of how we do that is to recognize that professional writing is a creative process that ultimately has a positive impact on all types of writing. We also build a strong sense of community. You really get to know your fellow students and your professors. And we do that through cohort progression and direct interaction with us, your faculty members. We also provide experiential education opportunities through working with York communities and organizations outside York in courses, in Keystone courses and capstone specialties. That's what we do. Here's what you'll do. You'll learn to research strategically and analytically apply the material to writing projects. You gain a great deal of exposure to and experience in diverse types of professional writing so that you have a range to choose from. You will also use a variety of technologies and media, and you'll learn to assess their suitability to each writing task and audience. You will apply what you've learned. The scenarios you apply them to will be realistic, and you'll also work on experiential projects with community partners. Our programs and our courses all build towards fourth-year projects in our capstone courses that are related to your areas of interest. At this point, I will turn things over to our undergraduate program director, Marlene Bernholz. Marlene, take it away.
So there are 4 ways that you can specialize in professional writing at York. One is through our Professional Writing Honors BA program that focuses on professional writing and explores professional writing electives. We have a specialized honors, which is English and professional writing, that allows you to cover major segments of both English lit and professional writing at the same time and end up with a special honors degree. You can take a minor in professional writing. So if you're interested in taking a major in another program, but want to make sure that you have a specialization in professional writing on your transcript, then you can do our minor. Or if you'd like to combine professional writing with another major, then that's another way to have 2 kinds of specializations at the same time. So in our program, you start off in a general way, learning about your basic skills for professional writing, what it is, how it works, what kinds of things it prepares you for. And then in your upper years, you get to specialize in 2 of our key specialization areas. One is digital writing and publishing, where you learn how to do multimedia writing using all the latest technological tools. We have a specialization in books and bookmaking that focuses on the publishing industry in editing, design, and publicity in 21st century publishing methods, both in print and in digital formats. We have a corporate and organizational writing program, specialization, where you learn about business writing tailored to audience needs and organizational culture in both the public and the private sector. And we have a periodical writing specialization where you learn to write feature-length nonfiction pieces, the research methods that go with them, and how to publish in that industry. So our first year courses are set up to get you ready for what comes later. And in whether you decide to take the professional writing honors or the English and professional writing specialized honors, you will always be taking the 1003 professional writing introduction, which helps you understand exactly what professional writing is and what kinds of forms it takes, and research for professional writing, which will help you to learn the methods and techniques you need to research professional writing rather than doing academic writing. If you're in the English and professional writing specialization, then you also take an introduction to literary study and an intertextualities course, both of which prepare you for the English side of your degree. And Andrea is going to talk to you now about the experiential education components of our program.
Thank you. When you take professional writing, you really do experience experiential education. And so in our digital stream, obviously, you're going to be working on digital productions and designs like the ones you see on screen, which are, by the way, samples of our students' work. Here, you'll learn all about multimedia writing and production. You'll be designing visuals, publications, and videos. And I would like to point out that our students have won awards for their work. In our periodical stream, as Marlene told us a couple of minutes ago, you'll be working on nonfiction feature writing, and you'll learn all the skills that it takes to write feature articles. Once again, you see two examples of our students' work on the screen: How to Save a March by John Wilson and The Counterfeit Clothing Wars by Olivia Quenville. I would point out that students who have taken this stream have published articles in places like the Globe and Mail, and once again have won awards for their work. Over to Marlene to describe our next two streams.
In our book editing and publishing specialization, in the fourth year, you'll be working with an experienced editor and an author in order to help the author bring their work to life in a novel. You'll be learning about the publishing industry from a professional who has worked in the publishing industry. You work as a team to edit and design and publish an author's book, and you can see some of the examples of what our students have produced on the right side of the screen. In the organizational and corporate capstone, you'll be working directly with clients in the York community. You'll be forming an organization yourself to become a writing consultancy, developing customized workshops and projects to improve the internal processes and strategies within the organizations within the York community, and therefore leaving a lasting mark in our greater community. Our students are going to talk to you now about the extracurricular, extra special projects that they work on with us.
Thanks, Marlene. So I've been at York for 3 years now, and I've been in the English and professional writing program. And I've also been part of Existare for 3 years in different roles each year. And Existare is more than just a club. You get hands-on experience in editing and publishing while forming relationships with both peers and professors. We meet weekly over Zoom in groups dedicated to fiction, nonfiction, poetry, and art in order to critique the submissions that we receive. And the ways that we engage with submissions will help you in many of your classes as well. So there are 3 different types of roles for students at Existare. We have junior editors, senior editors, and consulting editors. So junior editors analyze selections in a chosen genre group. Senior editors choose those selections for juniors, and they lead and moderate each genre, and along with faculty advisors and consulting editors have the final say on accepted works. And consulting editors help train and answer questions from their corresponding senior editors. So for example, last year I was the senior editor for nonfiction. So this year I'm the consulting editor for nonfiction. And consulting editors also help finalize which works are accepted. So being part of Existare is a really rewarding experience, seeing a literary journal start from the very beginning and going all the way to publication. Plus, it looks really great on your resume. We've also posted some links in the video description if you'd like some more information. Thanks for listening, and we hope that you'll consider joining Existare.
So my name is Sash. I'm a third-year professional writing student. The PWSA is for students by students and offers writing and networking opportunities to students in the English and Professional Writing program and the Professional Writing program. The PWSA hosts a yearly undergraduate symposium, a conference intended to bring together panels carefully crafted by students that aim to showcase their writing to inform and inspire faculty, peers, family, and friends. The PWSA is also responsible for Inventio, a webzine that publishes student works of poetry, short stories, and everything in between, so you can showcase your writing talents that way. While the PWSA is open to all students at York, our focus is on those in the professional writing department to showcase what they've learned in their classes. So for example, a paper from my RIT 1003 Intro to Professional Writing course became my symposium piece when I was a panelist in 2021. The PWSA is a student-run organization, so I use the skills I've learned from my RIT Tier 3 organizational and corporate writing class to communicate with my executive council members, faculty, and students from other departments and universities. Ultimately, Existare and the PWSA give professional writing students a chance to use their classroom knowledge in a setting where more than just grades matter. Both Existare and the PWSA are great ways to grow professionally and to involve yourself in the professional writing community here at York. So I hope you join us. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Sash and Lisa and Marlene. That concludes our brief presentation about the professional writing programs. We really hope you'll join us to experience professional writing with us.
So now that we've introduced the professional writing program to you, we thought that it might be interesting for you to hear a little bit about what first year is like, both from an instructor's perspective and then from the student's perspective. So Andrea, would you like to start the conversation?
Certainly. Sash and Lisa, why don't you join us? Excellent. So that you know, I teach one of our first year courses, and it's a really joyful experience for me because I get to know the incoming class. And I have to tell you what to expect in both of the professional writing first year courses is that you will get to know your fellow students. This is an opportunity for you to make friends because besides the larger lecture, you're also going to be divided into groups of 25. And within those smaller groups of 25, you'll be working in small groups. You'll be asked questions. You'll be given issues to talk about and discuss. And those groups will change. And so what essentially happens is you will get to know everyone in the class. And I find almost inevitably, that's where you make friends for life. You find people who share interests with you and, you know, you do things together, you enjoy one another's writing, and you end up having a pretty marvelous experience because you have met those people. But that's from an instructor's perspective, and that's what I try and do is build that sense of community within the first year classes. My advice is reach out, talk to people, reach out to your instructor, get to know us. But I'd like to hear what Sash and Lisa think about what would you tell first year, or not first year students, but students.
Well, I definitely agree with Andrea. I would say to talk to not only your professors, but your peers. Those are the people that you will be working with in your classes as you progress throughout the course. And then they become your network once you graduate, because everyone will be doing different streams, different career opportunities. And so now you have that network from York University to help you in your professional life as you go along. Lisa, faculty?
Yeah, I definitely recommend reaching out to faculty. It might seem really scary, I guess, at first because they're intimidating. But a lot of the staff, I would say all the staff has been really great. A lot of the ones who I've worked with in like extracurriculars, they're ready to help you out in any other way if they can. Everybody is just really nice and open. So if you've got any questions, they're ready to help you out. And it's been a really great experience. So don't be scared.
That's great, because we really are a community in the program. It is a small program. So you have a lot of opportunity simply to reach out to people, to talk to them, and to let us know where you're at, and to answer any questions you might have.
Hope you enjoyed the program chat, everyone.
If you have any questions about our LA&PS programs, be sure to visit our website to learn more.
And make sure to stay in touch with us for a chance to win a $100 gift card to the York Bookstore. The link to our website is in the description box below.
You can also send your questions to us, the LA&PS student recruitment team.
We'd love to hear from you, so send us an email at goyork@yorku.ca.
And we look forward to seeing you all on campus next year.
Bye.
Bye.